Pender County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I thought I saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding. I'm kind of in the middle of the woods at the moment.
Yes, sir. I'm familiar with the area.
What the?
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's something in the back of my truck!
The caller's name is only given as T. He's driving a rural back road in Pender County at night in July 2021. He spots what looks like a bloody man on the side of the road. As he slows down, something jumps onto the bed of his pickup truck and scratches it. He floors it and calls 911 screaming. NC Highway Patrol logged physical scratch marks on the truck. Deputies scouted the scene. No explanation was found for what caused the scratches. Pender County Sheriff's Office officially confirmed the call is authentic. Snopes confirmed it too. That scratch evidence on the truck is the detail that makes this one stick. It's not just a story. Something physically touched his vehicle and left marks. The case remains open. Utah, 1994. A family we'll call the Gormans buys a 512-acre cattle ranch in the Uinta Basin. From the moment they arrive, something is wrong. Every door in the house has deadbolts on the inside and the outside. Every window is bolted shut, like something needed to be kept in or kept out, and nobody left a note explaining which. The real estate contract has a clause they've never seen before. No digging on the property without notifying the previous owners. No explanation given. They settle in. They try to make it work. Then it starts. A wolf appears at the edge of the property. Massive. Larger than any wolf on record in Utah. It approaches their cattle, and when one of the family members tries to drive it off, it doesn't move. It turns and looks at them. Then it grabs a calf in its jaws. They shoot it. Point blank. It doesn't go down. They shoot it again. And again. The wolf drops the calf, walks slowly into the field, and its tracks simply stop. In the middle of an open field. No tree line. No cover. No explanation. The tracks just end. After that, 3 of their dogs are killed by silent blue orbs of light that float across the property at night. Large black objects hover above the mesa in silence and then vanish. Orange shapes appear in the sky and seem to absorb objects passing through them. The family watches things disappear mid-air. They contact researchers. A team from the National Institute for Discovery Science arrives to investigate. The researchers start having their own experiences within days. Moving lights, surveillance equipment destroyed by unknown forces, and multiple team members report that after leaving the ranch, something followed them home. The Gormans eventually abandoned the property. The ranch is now known as Skinwalker Ranch, and it's still being actively investigated today. What makes the Skinwalker Ranch case uniquely credible isn't just one family. A school teacher named Joseph Hicks spent decades collecting first-hand accounts from people living near the ranch, hundreds of documented sightings going back to the 1950s. Neighbor John Garcia watched an orange object the size of a house float silently above his fence line, then shoot straight up into the sky and disappear. Neighbor Charles Wynn was outside at night when a blinding white light came directly at him. He threw himself into a water-filled ditch and covered his head with his arms. He said he genuinely believed he was about to die. Multiple witnesses, independently, over decades, described identical orbs, blue on the outside, orange at the center, emitting slow sparks, hovering over the same patch of land. These are not connected people. These are farmers and ranchers who didn't know each other, describing the same thing across 50 years. This one comes from a documented account shared by a Navajo family and circulated widely in the Southwest. A man and his uncle are driving at night on a reservation road. They see a large deer on the shoulder. As they get closer, the deer stands up. Not the way a deer stands, the way a person stands. It rises onto 2 legs, fully upright, and clears a 6-foot fence in one fluid motion. Like a man hopping over a curb. Then it turns and looks at the car. They drive. They don't stop. They don't look back. In Navajo tradition, this is a known form. A skinwalker transitioning between shapes, caught in the in-between. The moment when it's neither fully animal nor fully human. That in-between is the thing witnesses describe most often. Not the monster. The wrongness. The thing that moves like it knows you're watching. Across dozens of documented accounts from the Navajo Nation, from Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, witnesses report the same thing. They're inside at night. The house is quiet. Then something knocks on the wall, or the window, or the roof. Not randomly, in patterns. 3 slow knocks. A pause. 3 more. Deliberate, patient. People who go outside to look find nothing. No prints, no marks. Just the feeling that whatever was there is now watching from somewhere they can't see. Navajo elders say this is the skinwalker testing the boundary, seeing if you'll come out. The instruction passed down through generations is simple. Don't open the door. Don't look out the window. Don't acknowledge it in any way, because acknowledging it tells it you know it's there. And that's exactly what it wants. Here's the detail that stays with people long after the stories fade. Skinwalkers aren't ancient monsters from another world. They're people. They were someone's neighbor, someone's healer, someone everyone trusted. The transformation is a choice, a deliberate crossing of the darkest line imaginable. And according to Navajo tradition, the only way to destroy one is to confront it by name, to call out the person underneath the skin. When a skinwalker is identified and named out loud, it's said to become sick and die within days. The weapon isn't silver. It isn't fire. It's the truth. Less than 20% of Navajo skinwalker traditions have ever been shared publicly. Most of it stays inside the culture, deliberately, protectively. What we know is a fraction. And what we know is already terrifying. The Gorman family's ranch is still standing in Utah. Researchers are still investigating. The 911 call is still out there if you want to find it. Drop a comment. Have you ever experienced something you couldn't explain? Something that moved wrong, something that knocked. Subscribe. The alien base video and the quantum computing breakdown are already up. Links in the description. And if something knocks tonight, don't open the door.